I'm Heather Shouse. I'm going to talk about stoneware. So when I'm at a show, I always ask anybody if they have stoneware pieces, and I always like to tell them what's different about our stoneware. Because you can go to Kohl's and different places and you can actually purchase stoneware, but what's different about Pampered Chef is they're 100% clay. And then I always say, does anybody know why you would want that? Most people don't, but the difference, the second show I had done when I started Pampered Chef, this lady met me at the door and she goes, hi Heather, I just want to tell you, she says, if you're trying to sell me stoneware, don't do it because I hate the stuff. And I just about died. I thought, oh my gosh, that's what I'm here to sell tonight. So I told her, I said, well, let me see your stoneware, and I am happy to say I turned it over and it was not a Pampered Chef stoneware. So the best thing I did was I went back to the company and I said, this lady's stone smells rancid, it's not a Pampered Chef, what's the difference? And they told me this, that has carried with me all these years. They said, go out on your sidewalk and break the stone that the lady had at her show, because I asked her if I could take it. I told her I'd give her a discount. And then I took one of the Pampered Chef ones. My neighbors probably thought I was crazy, but I did it. And then when you break a good Pampered Chef stone, the seasoning is only on the top. Like you can tell this one is very seasoned. Nothing is soaked through in your stone. But if you take one of the no-name brands, you can smell and you can see all of that stuff in there. So the difference in having an all clay means you can have one pan that you can do everything. So if you did your fish on here, you let it cool to room temperature, hot water in a pan scraper, you could do cookies, you could do cakes. So you don't have to have one for each different thing you cook. One stone will actually do it all for you. So it's very important to have one that is 100% clay, plus they're made in the USA.
Nice. What are the benefits? Wait, tell the benefits of this stoneware. Why is stoneware different than a metal piece?
Okay, so the benefits of the stoneware, one is that everything cooks nice and evenly. One thing I just love is if you've ever baked cookies in your oven and it seems like the bottoms of them always get brown but the tops never do. With the equalizing of the temperature, top, bottoms, and sides are all the same color. I always used to say you could never burn on a stone, but one of my hosts made a liar out of me. She said, Heather, she goes, I burnt something really bad. And I'm like, how did you do that? And she goes, well, I put tater tots on my stone. And she said, my girlfriend called and she said, hey, do you want to meet me for supper? She goes, totally forgot. I came back 3 hours later and she said my tater tots were completely black all the way through. But you know, the good thing about that is if you had a glass or metal pan, you'd have had a fire in your oven. And she actually cleaned it with baking soda and water and she still uses it to this day. Every time I see her, we laugh about that. But if you leave it an excessive amount of time, you can. But the versatility that you can do everything on it. I'm not one to deep fry things, but I like things to be crispy. And my oldest son, he's like, Mom, I'm going to be getting an apartment soon. He goes, are you going to write all the stuff that I need? Because I definitely need a stone. So it's just knowing what the best performance is of a product and using that. I would never go back to glass or metal. Is that good?
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Great.